Men shouldn't listen to us because we lie all the time. Like, let's be clear, ladies. We lie all
shit.
the time.
Wow.
Wow.
We gotta take account. We gotta take accountability. We gotta take accountability. We do. We say all the things.
You take that level of accountability in the back chat, not out here.
No. Take it on the panel. We trying to get real here.
We
trying to get real here.
Women
why you say that, Uma?
Because women say all the things to get a man's attention. Oh my God, I love sports. Oh my God, you play video games? I'll watch you for 10 hours. Yes.
No,
I
would never.
Can we say some women then? Because I'm not talking about lying, period, but like, because some people actually like to approach situations authentically and like transparently. Because guess what? You have a whole lot of things to unravel later on down if you come with a whole face on.
But what I'm saying is in the beginning, before you get into a relationship, there is a natural kind of like bending of the truth on both sides. Women, we're not going to tell you our exact weight. Men are not going to tell you their exact height. And it's okay. So that's all I'm trying to say.
Who does that? Why? They're going to see you.
The point I'm trying to make.
I never want to get trapped.
I'll wait till it's my turn to talk.
If I don't have to.
The point I'm trying to make.
You're talking on behalf of women. So let's talk about those who lie when they come forward to meet someone and those who do not and actually try.
The point I'm trying to make is that in the beginning, there is, maybe not for Ash, she's the only person that doesn't lie and say anything, off the charts. But for
I'll be lying.
The point that I'm trying to say is that most women will say a little something here and there to be more attractive to men, right? And here's the thing. This is why another point to what I'm saying is I like the guy to pick the date, because one, if he's picking the date, it gets me to see what he's into and what his idea of a date is. So we shouldn't just be having these guys cater to our every need and making it comfortable for us. We got to make the relationship comfortable for them too. So, if he's going to take me to like a baseball park for our first date, I'm not really into sports. I'm not going to break up with him or not pursue him anymore, but it's now registered in my mind. Okay, he likes sports and he likes baseball in particular. I learned something about the man. But if we have these guys out here that are just always paying attention to us and what do they like and what do they want? They can, one, get it wrong if there's a woman there that's lying. And then two, if they're just always catering to us, when do we cater to them? That's all I was just trying to say.
And it'd be hot at baseball games too.
With that, yeah, yo, Ash is crazy. With that being, and what Uma is saying is, I agree, right? We put a lot of emphasis on what does the woman want. It's all about what you want, but it should be what we want. And in some cases, if this man is expected to, we're courting you. Courting you doesn't mean taking you on every date you want to go on, even if it's the first date.
Me first, right? Like I know mutually we'll get to know each other, but like, should it really be all about the guy off rip?
Yeah, why not? Why should it be all about you off rip?
Because the guy wanted me, and he wanted me to go on a date.
Kiba, you got some background noise, Kiba. I'm sorry, I had to mute your mic real quick. It sounds like a fan or something is on. Say that one more time.
I said if the guy wanted me and he wanted to take me out and get to know me, why would he make it about himself? Like, I'm cool with doing whatever the guy want to be, but I don't think it should.
But you want to get to know me too, right? You want to get to know me too.
I'm interested based on his interest. Like, oh, okay, maybe I never paid attention to you, but like, okay, we've been chit chatting, it's a vibe, and now, yeah, I'll agree to go on this date because we're getting to know each other now. But like, it's not like, oh, I shot my shot at a guy. Because if I did shoot my shot, then yeah, it should totally be about him. Because at this point, I'm courting you because you didn't want me until I wanted you.
Listen, you know what I tell a lot of men nowadays. I tell men, if you're gonna go on a date, make sure you enjoy the experience as well. Because a lot of women now a lot of women today are taking men for granted. They're taking men and just literally using them for foodie dates.
I don't like people enough to do that. I do not like men. I cannot. I will leave before the answer come out.
Regardless, though, it's an actual thing. So men are being taken advantage of just for food, and then you don't hear nothing from shorty 2 or 3 days later. It might even be the next day. The moment she's like, you know, I got my
But
lobster.
I like to say that
bitch.
men know that beforehand. You know if someone's interested in you beforehand. If the responses are small and minimum before the date, she don't like you, and men just gotta be real with yourself and be like, okay, shorty's not feeling me. I'm not gonna take her out. But men be so hype about going out with a female that they don't care that they're getting played or used. Because in their mind, they're like, oh, I can wine and dine her out her draws. And a lot of people, you cannot wine and dine out their draws. I mean, there's a great amount that you can, but there's some other ones over there. Food do not make me want to get naked. I love food.
That's why I'm a proponent of the conversation before the date. That's why I'm a proponent of that, because that conversation before the date, that's when y'all find out, a lot of things that you have in common. Oh, okay, so you like sports. Okay, so you want, I like sports too. And, a lot of that conversation that happens before the date, that kind of like hash out a lot of that. So, and then you're both going somewhere that you may enjoy.
Right. But when you make it all about, what you want as the woman, come on. Like, and then I got to pay some extravagant amount because the likelihood is I'm paying for everything. Right.
And I just want to say something.
Yeah.
What do you mean, as I should? You paid for dates before.
If you are pursuing a woman, you should be paying.
Thank you.
Hold on.
Paying you for my time.
Hold on. So if I'm paying you for your time, you better open your legs. What are you talking about? That's a
crazy right now, bro.
That's a prostitute. If you're telling,
what else
are you gonna get to
exactly what I just said. If you're saying I'm paying you for your time, that's called prostitution.
No, it is not. That's not what it's called.
Wait a minute.
That's called a date. You go out on a date and you're paying for.
Wait a minute, ladies. If I am taking you out on a date, it's me trying to get to know you.
That's still time, right?
No, wait a minute. I'm not paying for your time. What you just said is prostitution. I'm paying to go out on a date to experience. Wait a minute. I'm paying to go out on a date with you so we can get to know each other and have an experience together. Come on, wife. I'm not paying you for your time. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole different thing. So this is why, in some cases, men are tired of paying for y'all time. And the expectation is, if I'm not going to get nothing out of the end of this rainbow, I might as well clap cheeks and be out.
You're going to get to know
me. Know that until you get
to go on a second
the end of that rainbow.
Date goes well, there's going to be another date. And eventually the guy won't always be paying for dates, because once we're locked in and we go from this just open dating thing to this exclusive dating thing, then of course that's the female's going to start contributing. She's going to be buying gifts. She's going to go out her way because she likes this man too. Now it's a mutual thing. Like, he's no longer pursuing her because he already got her. They locked in. Whether it's a relationship or not, they're dating exclusively. Like, the interest is mutual at this point. And that could be after one date. She can be like, dang, that date was so great. I want to take you out this weekend. I don't know if it happens that fast typically, but
nah. Typically, women don't pay for dates in the quote unquote, because remember, courting is not a thing anymore, right? We don't court, we date, and most of these women are dating, and men too. Most people are dating around. It's not no more what it used to be back in the day, where one man is courting one woman. We know that we're going towards an end goal, and that's it. It's usually you're dating 10 men. So why am I paying for all of these experiences?
But here's the thing with that.
For what?
It's honestly, I feel like the wording has just changed. So dating, you have dating exclusively, right? Which is I feel like the modern day term for courting. Because now that's a monogamous situation. When you're going on a date, if you're going to say you are a traditional man, you are, yes.
But are you a traditional woman?
Me?
Because
Me myself?
if I'm a traditional, no, not you, in general.
Oh, okay.
We're married, so I understand our situation. And I don't know if you're just talking for the internet. But
in it, what I was saying. How about that?
With that being
That's what
said,
I would
though,
say.
with that being said, though, if I'm a traditional man, my expectations is you're a traditional woman, and it shouldn't be me taking you on all of these dates and paying for
We didn't say
everything.
all of these dates. I didn't.
Whatever.
I
Because
never at any point said all of these dates. I didn't give a numerical value to the dates. I said a date. I said you are paying for my time. So when you ask a woman out for a date, you are asking her to take a specific amount of time to be with you. Yes, you should pay for that date.
So if you wanted to go out, you should pay for it then.
I wouldn't. I would never ask a man out for a date.
I
would never do
But
that.
Why are you saying that? That's crap. Let's keep it real.
I'm saying at this point. I'm not saying
that
I'm never taking you out on a date.
You've been married for right. So what do you mean at this point? It's
I'm saying
14.
I'm giving a very.
I'm gonna have to mute your mic because you out here making us look crazy.
No, I'm not.
What? Yo,
saying hypothetical. I'm giving a hypothetical, but at the what I'm saying.
Hypothetical. You can't say at this time how you would do it, and that ain't your situation. At this time, it makes sense. Don't preach it to other women because it's keeping other women single.
You think that's keeping other women single?
The way women are dating right now, especially in our community, is keeping them single.
So you think women should ask men out on dates? Single women should ask men out on dates?
I feel like if you're not a traditional woman, which you know you're not, I feel like if you're not a traditional woman and you know you're not, and you know you're a modern woman, stop looking for traditional men.